Hey everyone, this is my Patreon proud reaction to the 42nd episode of World Trigger. Now, last episode, Tamakoma 2, they they won. They won their round. They got 6 points total, I believe, so pretty solid victory. And yeah, that was great. So let's just see what we're up to for this episode. Maybe we'll take a bit of a break and have a picnic or something. I don't know. Let's see. 3, 2, 1, play. I do hope they continue to win. Okay. Yeah. Did you not know that? Well, of course it looked like that to the untrained eye. The way to put it. There you go. Uh, and Chica shooting through several houses helps too. Yeah. Thank you for the lesson, senpai. But yeah, rank 8's great. Single digits, which means they're not messing around anymore. Suzunari 1. Is it? Oh, cool. So it really will come down to skill. Yeah, that's a problem. This will be harder to for sure. Like very different match. He seems polite enough. Good Tapachan. I'll call her though. Ignored. uh, does she not like Kyuu? Okay. Rest in peace, Kyuu. That's better. That's what matters. That was funny. I love how close they've gotten. It's a date. Right now? Oh, okay, let's go. Got stuff to do. Guys, you're going ahead. It's just nice that Yuma has made a friend. That's about his height. I guess that's a compliment. Yeah, somebody likes somebody. The nicknames. That's uncalled for. Somebody does want attention, yes. Yeah, I remember that from the flashback from I think it was when we fought Enadora. I believe that. It's a weird nickname, Uti. God, lucky man. Yeah, probably a good idea. Look like he put his head back on. Yeah, their next match will be different. Fair enough, but we are working on that. Cool. Yeah, I figured. Can't separate the BFFs. You bet. Oh. Well, fine, be that way. See if I care. He's gonna lose his head at this rate. He's gonna pop on off. Yeah, that's not as enjoyable as the last session. I remember that. That was cool. Okay. Okay. I can respect that. Okay. I think that's for the best. Well, who better to teach, really? Yeah, it's thinking the same thing. Well, that too, of course. Season's always got a plan. They're both chibi, so. Oh? Well, then they lose. Yeah. I mean, it's not like trying hard's a bad thing. I can see how that would be a bit concerning. Uh, yeah. I don't think that would solve the underlying issue, though. I guess it could. This is a spoiling expression. No kidding. We almost lost her before. uh, I couldn't say no to that. It was actually really cute smile Usami had at the end there. What are you gonna say to her? She's been busy. Just walk away from the pile of corpses. You're just not as good. Sorry to tell you, Midorikawa. That's not horrible. That's not too bad. Yeah, no kidding. Is he? Wow, I'm starting to see a theme with this episode. Okay, Jin. Well, that's a reaction. Ko Murakami. I think his name was mentioned before. Maybe it was in the title. I don't know. Oh. Well, this could get awkward. Uh, Murakami. Yeah, it's about time for the opening. Well, there's a story there. Is it just a simple matter of he knew he could never beat him, so he quit? I don't. It's probably not that simple. Because he brought that up before him being an attacker before and switching to being a sniper, so I guess it'd be cool to learn more about that. A reason for your life. When I heard the name Murakami Ko before, I was kind of hoping that was a girl, but no, it wasn't. Wah, wah, wah. Yeah, that's one of the people we're fighting. And then instead of Yuma? Yo! Yeah, what are you here for? Oh, okay, so they did get his attention. Nope. I'm done for today. Yeah, it's probably no joke. You're always up for a fight, aren't you? Okay, so he wants to get experience against Grasshopper. I feel like that's not a good idea. I mean, you don't really want to help your opponent prepare for your strategy. I feel like that's a mistake. Yeah, that much is clear. Got guts, Yuma, as always. You have a lot of audacity to put up conditions when he's doing you a favor. Tomi's delicious ramen. Well, that's what Chica's up to. I was wondering. Do you lift, bro? Is Chica gonna get some gains? I like having a good foundation. I get you. An elite firefighter. Nice. Less nice. Yeah. A little bit harsh, but yeah, that's the main point of the story. Don't die, Chica. Value your life more. That is the whole point of this. Yeah, Rom's getting cold. Get into it. And soggy, that too. I guess it would be a more immediate problem. Ow. Looks like he fights with a sword and shield style. Interesting. Yeah, yeah. You can tell he's not fully accustomed to the grasshopper strategy that he uses. Now it's break time, and he'll come back and be far better against it. Once he has time to just take notes and think about it. The mind reader. Yeah, I figured he's gonna come back and be a completely different person, isn't he? The weird meditation thing he does. Jeans as smooth as always. Oh wow, close. Too close. Yeah, it's about how I'd expect it to go. I couldn't help myself. Your face was right there, and my fist was just ready. Okay. So she's a part of the other group. I didn't quite have a chance to read the pop-up of her to show her name and stuff. I just completely missed that. And yeah, this is to be expected. Complete turnaround. You're a lot more shocked than I am, Mikamo. Hey, we're pretty much building up to that. Enhanced sleep learning. So he straight up took a nap. That's interesting. Should have figured it was a side effect. Okay. What the heck? Yeah. Huh. Well, he just tried to learn to sleep, you know? Okay. That was the 42nd episode of World Trigger. And this episode, it was obviously a break in between our rounds. And I don't know, we'll probably continue that break next episode. I don't know. It depends on how much they want to. Because we don't really have as much to do. Mikamo doesn't really have the. They don't have the privilege of choosing an arena or anything, so we probably don't need as much time for him to think about strategy. But we still need to do that a little bit, right? Just a little bit. But yeah, next round we have facing off against Yasa. I'm blanking on both of this other enemy team names, but you know they're up against two teams. One of which has the legendary Murakami Ko, and he apparently there's something to do with Arafune like quitting being a an attacker, switched to being a sniper. They didn't give us too many details on that, and fair enough, we'll probably learn more later. But I think it's safe to assume it's related to his enhanced sleep learning ability. Maybe they just got very competitive at some point, and his ability allowed him to just keep outdoing him in pretty much everything. Like every time he came with a good strategy, he just kind of found a way to beat it like very quickly. So he probably just gave up on that pointless back and forth. But it's just probably something like that. But I don't know. We'll probably get a better explanation of that later on. But yeah, he came into play because he's interested in the grasshopper thing because that's something new to him, I guess, something he hasn't really dealt with much before. Because he was okay with doing either Yuma or Midorikawa. Gonna phrase that better. But yeah, because that's what he wanted. So he wanted to see it in action. He wanted to face off against it, so that he could be like, okay, so that's how that works. Give me 15 minutes. I need to take a quick nap. I'll come back and I'll show you how good I am at dealing with that. So that's basically what he does. The side effect enhanced sleep learning allows him to learn something, then go to sleep, and then like better I'm not sure exactly how to phrase all this, but basically allocate it into his mind in a very effective way. Maybe that's a good way to phrase it. I don't know. It's all technical stuff that goes over my head, but basically he learns things better, more efficiently by using the sleeping side effect. Basically, so yeah, I felt that was pretty obvious. They were really building up to that. Like everybody was like, "Oh, are you sure you want to do this, Mikomo?" Mikomo, Yuma, like this won't be good for you. Like at a certain point, it kind of became kind of obvious that he was really good at figuring things out just by experiencing it. Obviously, I didn't figure out the full-on side effect thing until I actually straight up mentioned it was a side effect, but it makes sense. There's a very much a variety of side effects, but. Yeah, that's a pretty cool one. I don't know if I like it better or worse than stuff like uh, being a lie detector or seeing the future. Those are good too. I'm not sure how I'd rank those exactly. It's probably a pretty subjective thing. But as far as combat goes, that yeah, it'd be pretty useful. Definitely if you're trying to improve yourself and like if you're trying to rank up, that'd be a pretty cool thing to have. Okay, I somehow managed to click on the right spot. They're up against Suzunari 1 and Nasu Squad. Suzunari 1 is the one that Murakami's from, and you had Jean talk to the girl from Nasu Squad. So, so we got to see a little bit of both teams, like one person from each team. So, they did say that they were similar to Tamakoma 2 as far as their composition goes of people. So it shouldn't be like the last one with like, oh, a full team of snipers. What do we do against this crazy thing? Like, it should be more of a test of skill, so definitely be different in that regard. And Miwa, I think it was Miwa, they said, commented on how it's going to go differently and how their kind of team weakness is the fact that it's really built around Yuma, and if Yuma dies, it's like, well, what do we do? Mikumo can't fight all that well. Chica is very much a glass cannon sort of fighter, so, it really throws their group into a bad spot if Yuma gets taken out, so yeah, they really need to figure out exactly what they do if in that scenario, because that is their biggest weakness, is their dependency on Yuma. But yeah, another thing we talked about was Chica, because Chica's apparently a little bit too willing to throw her life away for the benefit of others. She's gotten because of her side effect, her her attraction, the attraction that she does for neighbors. She's used to them coming to her and having to leave so they don't attack other people, and she's kind of bringing that a little bit into our border stuff. And that's not a good thing. This is different. We're a team. We're supposed to help each other and survive together. So we definitely need to alter that mentality of hers a little bit, and that's what Usami basically said to her to Reiji, and Reiji had a talk to her with her about it. Basically shared his life story about his father and all that to kind of to get that point across. And it's hard to really say whether or not it had a real effect because she gave a pretty standard response. It's like, hey, you get what I'm saying? Hype. Just like it didn't really. You couldn't really pick up on whether or not what he was saying really sunk through, or she would just, saying what's expected of her to be said there. It's really a little bit hard to tell, but I hope it did something. I do hope so, because I really don't want Chica to die. That would upset me greatly. Like, I might just cry over that if that happened. Let's see. Oh yeah, we had a lot of silly stuff with the headlocking. Like, we had at least 4 different sessions of headlocking. Like, 2 of them was Usami, one of them was someone else. I'm actually blanking on who the other ones were. I think the 4th one was Arafuna doing it to Midorikawa. But yeah, it was pretty funny. Just I can't believe how many times they did that. It was getting kind of ridiculous. But yeah, this definitely means that not Miurikawa, Murakami. There's a lot of names in the show, and a lot of them are fairly similar to each other, and a lot of characters look fairly similar to each other, and it just messes me up so much. But Murakami, he now has the grasshopper strategy that Yuma does down, so it's gonna be difficult for him. But Yuma more or less knew that going into it that this wouldn't be good for him, but he made his choice, and now he has to deal with that. So hopefully, it's not gonna be like it's not gonna make the difference. Hopefully, we can still win, but that's gonna make it harder. That's definitely gonna make it harder. Let's see. Yeah, and the Midorikawa Yuma rematch is pretty cool too. He like wins 7-3. You know, I was actually a 30-round match, but it was broken down as 7-3. So, yeah, Yuma's still better. Quite a bit better than Midorikawa. But Midorikawa's not bad, and he does seem to be improving a little bit, so good for him. Oh yeah, the Kitora stuff was funny too. When Futaba just kind of like, yeah, not very nice to her. Even though Midorikawa is, so I appreciate a little bit of Kitora that we got. Even though it really didn't have anything to do with anything in the grand scheme of things, I still thought it was fun. But yeah, I'd say it was a pretty good episode. Thank you for watching, and a special thanks to Cnouki for supporting the channel. If you enjoyed this video, I hope you consider clicking the like button and leaving a comment, because that's a great and easy way to let me know that people want more. If you want to do something big to help the channel, you can support me on Patreon and get nice benefits like early access to certain videos. See you next time.